Back to one of our top stories. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, now says it shall reject the candidature of any person nominated by a political party for any elective position if that candidate is not qualified for eligible, for election under the Constitution. This as political parties rush against time to beat the IEBC deadline, and as Mike Kagwongo reports, compliance dates shall not be extended, and aspirants who have not complied will be barred from vying for elective seats in the August general election. Have a look.
As August general election approaches, political parties are racing against time to beat the deadlines to comply with the election agency, as well as the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties. The next 24 hours will be defining for ODM leader Raila Odinga and Deputy President William Ruto, as the IEBC and the Registrar of Political Parties ensure compliance with statutory timelines. According to ORPP, all parties must finish their primaries by Friday, April 22nd. The polls agency IEBC has already warned political parties against nominating candidates who are not qualified. In a statement, IEBC opined that it shall reject the candidature of any person nominated by a political party for any elective position if that candidate is not qualified or eligible for election under the Constitution, the Elections Act 2011, and or any other written law. A nomination certificate with alterations can also be rejected by the Commission. The Commission has already said a nomination certificate issued to a candidate for the general election shall be signed by the duly authorized party official. By close of business this Friday, political parties are required to handle any nomination disputes available.
By tomorrow, we are supposed to have finished and completed our nomination process and resolution of any disputes. And by 28th of this month, we are supposed now to present to the ORPP and IEBC the list of our aspirants now. And after that, the title changes from aspirants. The moment they are gazetted, they become candidates.
Musalia Mudavadi-led party Amani National Congress is one of the parties that have so far complied with the IEBC timelines. The party's Secretary General Simon Gakuru confirms that the party has solved all the grievances emanating from the party's primaries and are only waiting to submit the names of the duly nominated candidates, including presidential candidates, to IEBC on April 28th.
I think what I would say, Mike, is for ANC we are set. We are good to go. Actually, we've done, today is our last day. We are doing Nairobi. And we have a provision to resolve disputes within 12 hours. Because majorly, they are usually not very major disputes. And we have a very competent disputes resolution committee comprising of people qualified to be advocates of the High Court. So I would very confidently tell you we are not worried at all.
According to fresh IEBC election regulations, the parties shall also submit specimen signatures of authorized officials who will sign certificates for candidates by April 22nd. Ruto's Kenya Kwanza Alliance has chosen not to register as a coalition political party, but instead as a coalition.
Work as a coalition under the Political Parties Act. Remember, under the amended act, we have what we call a coalition party and a coalition. And Kenya Kwanza is a coalition.
Independent candidates who want to participate in the general election are required to submit a clearance certificate from the ORPP before 2nd May. They will also be required to submit the symbols they want to use in the elections by the same date. These details will be published by 13th May in the Kenya Gazette. Mike Kagwongo, TV 47, Nairobi.